What's up, my name is Corey, and I started a clothing line based off of my poetry brand. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how I've been developing that over the past 2 or so months, all leading up to me having my first cut and sew sample made from China manufacturer. It's been a long process, but I've been really passionate about this process. All the timestamps are going to be linked below, so let's get right into it. Hey, what's up? It is Corey from the future. We've made a costume change. But yeah, this video is for aspiring creatives to show you like what's possible if you really just start putting yourself out there. This video is kind of like all over the place, but you really get to see like the mind of me being like a creative person, especially over the past like 2 months to 2 years. And you can see like how I got to where I am today and where I'm trying to go in the future. So hope you enjoy, and yeah, let's get back to the video. So again, my name is Corey, but I am also a poet, and my poetry name is Ink. And I have a brand called Ink Writes Poetry. This is fairly new. I've been doing poetry for a while. I started writing like 10 years ago, but I started taking it more serious like the past 2 years. Then when I came back out about 2 months ago, I came up with a new name. A little backstory. I did the 75 hard like over the summer, and I added to the 75 hard like I couldn't buy clothes. And I did this so I could save money because I love spending money on clothes. So when I got off the 75 hard, I was like, okay, cool. I get to actually, buy these shorts that I've been looking at, buy the shirt that I wanted. And then I was like, why don't I just make my own clothes? And then it came to, why don't I like sell the clothes that I make? So yeah, that's kind of how we got here. This is not my first time trying out clothing brand related stuff. My very first time getting like custom made shirts done was like I think senior year of college. I don't even have a sample of that shirt. My second brand was after college ended, like during COVID, so like in 2020. I could probably find something related to that now. So I had this brand called Workout Black. I was really into fitness, of course, and I wanted to relate like design to the fitness. So I came up with this design, and this is actually a heat press. I had a heat press machine that I used to buy the transfers, get blank shirts from like a wholesaler, and then I would print up the shirts. And yeah, I made these and sold these, and I made a decent amount of money doing this. I was never really profitable, but I also just didn't know what I was doing, and I was also kind of depressed back then. And later I had ended up finding a screen printer. This is from, it's called the Corey Latte brand, which is a brand that I came up with. You can see I kind of do this for fun in a way. This is actually screen printed. This will be a different process. Like you actually find a screen printer, like a screen printing shop, and they source the material, and then they'll print on the shirts and then just send you the shirts. And they'll charge you for like the ink or whatever, the Plastisol ink, and the blanks, and then whatever, they're trying to profit. But yeah, so that all was some time ago. Oh, I also did do some embroidery. So this is a blank hat, and same thing, the shop would embroider on it. Yeah, I would get like hang tags and stickers and stuff, pop it in the bag. But all that was before I knew what I was doing, and this is one of my newer pieces. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about the brand, and then we can get into the clothing. So like I mentioned, I'm a poet. I've been doing this for some years now. It's been like a natural talent that I had when I was younger. Like I think I did my first performance ever in like 10th grade Black History Month play. And I never really took it seriously until about like 2-ish years ago. And even then it was kind of like still for fun. Like these past 2 months I've been really like, hey, I could really make something out of this. So why don't I just, go after it and use my natural gift. As you can see, clothing and putting designs on clothing has always been something that's been pretty interesting to me, and I was always hesitant about going the manufacturer route because it just seemed so overwhelming. But I've matured a lot, and I learned that if you want something, you just got to communicate about it, and then find the right people that can give you the right resources for it, and then you could do whatever you want pretty much. So this is one of the first pieces that I got. So I think what I'm gonna do next is actually let you see my reaction. Yo. I wanted to get my reaction to this though. I have no idea what video this is gonna go in, or where I want to put this. I don't even have my mic set up, so the audio probably sounds crazy. Yo. Oh. This is how it came in the packaging. Yo, this embroidery is crazy. see it. Yo. We got Ink Writes Poetry. So if you don't know, Ink is my new stage name for when I'm performing, like my new artist name. And the name of the brand is Ink Writes Poetry. And this is gonna be a piece representing, like, you know, giving an artist their flowers, or them accepting their flowers when they're, you know, doing their work, putting their work out there and entertaining the crowd and doing a lot of, you know, good therapeutic work even, you know. We as artists oftentimes don't really know the impact we're making, so gotta accept your flowers. I gotta try it on. Yo, this, I don't know if you can see this, like, this embroidery is crazy, bro. This is amazing. This is exactly what I wanted. Literally the only thing that I'm not the biggest fan of is how I had to make some of the design, but it's not even that crazy. I'm about to go ahead, try this on. Yo, this is crazy. Yo, I created this. That's so crazy. This is so crazy. This is embroidered. Then we got the flower parts. Let me pop this joint on though. Hey yo, this is fire. Let me oh snap! Hey yo, I think I would want to get it like split right here. But yo, what do you think? What do you think? Okay, yeah, so as you can see, when I saw it, I was like super stoked. It's just so cool to have an idea in your head, like just a vivid image, and then it actually become like, you know, something like tangible that you can touch and hold. I kept having this vision of this, like I wanted to buy this, so I went online to look for it and I couldn't find it. I could not find something that was like very similar to this, which I was actually kind of shocked by. And then so I could not get the image out of my head. I had saw one of my poetry colleagues will say doing she had a jersey on that had like people in the jersey, and I don't think I had really seen something like that before. So that's how I ended up thinking of putting the design in here. There were a lot of different iterations of what was going on in my head, but this is pretty much like what I was getting in this vision for like months, like before I even started doing the poetry again. So yes, I'll should I try it on for you? I can do that. I don't know if the audio is messed up, but yeah, I really fuck with this like heavily. I think this is like so cool that this, I want to say it came out of my brain. A lot that I feel about my art is that I feel like something is speaking through me, and that's actually a lot of what the brand represents. Like Corey performs the poetry, but like Ink writes the poetry, and Ink is that. It could be like your soul, it could be something related to God, it could be like the universe, it could be a certain emotion, you know, and I feel like whatever that thing is, it like speaks through me, like I'm just kind of translating. So that's kind of what the brand represents. I'm still trying to figure out all of those details, but yeah, this design, like I was very proud to follow through like with the process itself. I do have some more stuff that I'm gonna show you, so let me go get that now. If you can't tell, I have a very obsessive personality. Literally, another way this came up, I was going on the way to a poetry thing with another poetry colleague. Is he my friend? I call him my friend. He's kind of my friend. Like this is someone that I'm like mad cool with, and I also respect in the poetry world. And he was like, yeah, like get your merch together, some stickers or something. And then I started designing stickers. Let me actually show you the very first design that I came up with when I came up with the Ink name. And yeah, he told me, yeah, like get your stickers done or something. And then I started designing stickers, and I was like, I just went crazy. Like I couldn't stop thinking of more things. So then I had ended up coming up with this. I think I came up with this and this stuff at like around the same time. So this is like early October. But yeah, so this is like the first iteration of the design. And then from there, I was like, oh, I gotta get hoodies. I didn't wanna like really sell shirts because everybody is selling shirts, and I wanted to kind of stand out. So we went from this, where it's kind of like ink with a box, to this. And then yeah, I wanted to get hoodies done because everybody was already selling shirts, and I was like, there's enough black t-shirts out here. I'm not trying to be out here just make another black t-shirt. So I made a white hoodie. I think this design is like very small on the hoodie because this is like an extra small, but people have been liking it. I've sold, well, we'll get to that. I've sold a decent amount of them now. Like I mentioned, I had this other stuff that I had got it printed up before, and I just hit this dude up. So like, that's what I mean. Like, it's not like I just came out of nowhere and started a clothing brand. Like, I kind of had a lot of these resources beforehand. And so when the ideas were coming back, I already kind of knew where I needed to go. So yeah, the guy that had made these like a couple years ago, I hit him up and was like, what are the options for the hoodies? You know, I want something that's nice and premium. This is actually like a pretty soft hoodie. Heavyweight, but it's not like overbearing. And the fit is baggy, but it's not like Gildan. Like, it's actually independent training company. 4,000, I think is the number. And yeah, with those hoodies, I end up like, you know, packaging them up, adding a hang tag on there, and there should be a sticker somewhere in here. Oh, sticker made its way to the back. And then yeah, that took about 2 or 3 weeks to like come up with the design, send it to him, get it finalized, and then actually have it come to me. So this is like after my birthday. This is towards the beginning of November. I was also playing around with other designs because my brain is just... So I'm actually really just showing you stuff that I came up with that I ended up getting on, you know, materials or getting on shirts and then having them shipped to me. But I kept coming up with more designs. I really enjoy Gothic script. So I had put this on a shirt, and then we have a black version of it. This is direct to garment. I don't know if I had kind of mentioned that before, what this is made out of, but this is a screen print. I prefer screen print. It kind of raises off the garment a little bit. Then we have, this is direct to garment. So this is pretty much like they kind of just print it on a shirt. And then so we have the ink in the Gothic script. I have this like quote on the back that I'm not gonna read because I don't like it too much, but it's supposed to symbolize like what ink is. And it's like the conversation that you're having when you're sharing a piece. Whether that be poetry, it could be music, or it could be clothing. But yeah, I got this in black too. Same thing on the back. And like I said, I just really like the Gothic script. I have another shirt. Now I'm gonna show you the final 2 designs, and I'm actually gonna put these on so you can see them. Drop a comment which one you like the most. Like, which one would you actually wear? All right, hoping you could kind of see this. So I call this the What the Font shirt. I like the shirt. I think the design is dope. Let me actually show you how I came up with this design. So this Coca-Cola hoodie is my favorite hoodie. Like, when I bought it, I thought it was kind of impulsive to like spend 60 bucks on this when I was at the Coca-Cola museum, but it's like my favorite hoodie, and I get a whole bunch of compliments on it. So, and it's pretty much Coca-Cola in a whole bunch of different languages, and it's this all over screen print. Again, one of my favorite hoodies. Took this idea and decided to do it with things related to poetry. The manufacturer kind of messed up on this a little bit, but I ended up really liking it, even though I kirked on them because they were also taking a while because they kept messing up. But I really like this design. I would want to upgrade some of the words, maybe, and because it's very poetry centered, and the brand is supposed to be for creatives in general. So yes, that is that shirt. And then we have the Big Ink shirt. So this is like an updated version of that other design. And then Ink writes poetry and embroidery on the front. So let me put this on for you. I know my hair is probably looking crazy, but yes, so this is Ink writes poetry, you know, just cooling, chilling on the front. And then once I turn around, whoop-pow! I'm gonna keep that in. But yes, so we got Big Ink on the back, the ink drip. And so yeah, are you still with me? If you're still with me, leave a like on the video and leave a comment on which shirt is your favorite. So as you can see, we have, I think this is like, what, 5, 6 designs that, again, they've just been coming through my head, and then I'm very impulsive and obsessive. So once the idea comes through my head and I get it on my software, I'm just like, I have to see it. I have to see it in person. As you can see, there are also a whole bunch of different designs. I don't feel like it's very cohesive. So that's something that I want to work on with my brand, just making sure that everything like makes sense. I actually made all of these designs on Canva. Literally every single design that you've seen, I made on Canva. Then I'm glad I have taken action and that these ideas have left my head and become tangible, physical items. Like, come on. This joint looks so fire. Especially this one. These are probably my favorite too. Again, everything seems like very all over the place, but I'm gonna figure it out. This is the only item that I actually do have a bulk coming out for, which means that I ordered a large quantity, and I'm going to try to get this in like a black and gray colorway, so something that's a little more masculine option for people. I feel like this video is getting kind of long, but there's also like a whole separate process of me like building my Shopify website and doing like a drop. I originally ordered I think 22 of these, 23 of these, and I kept one for myself, and now I have like I think 11 left. So I was able to sell 10 of them, and I was selling them for $35. Some people have been buying them for $50, which is the price that I put on the website, you know. But I was like, okay, people are gonna want a discount, so I gave them a discount, and you know, I've had like a cool support system that's paying full price or paying more. Sometimes it's even someone that I don't even know at all. So I say all that to say, bro, just do the thing that you need to do to go after the things that you want. I've always been into clothing, like I said. This was something that I printed up, you know, in my house after I got a heat press, and now I have like it's come to this. You never know where your brain is going to be in, you know, the next couple years. So I just say, like, try it out, like keep on trying things out. I'm big rambling now. You should subscribe, leave a like on the video if you're interested in knowing more, and then I'm gonna, you know, continue to show you the process with my brand. And the next video hopefully will be a little bit more structured. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad to be back on YouTube. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.